Hey everybody, this is Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and I'm going to show you a few ideas, and I'm going to talk about some other ideas of how to use the April collection Dandelion Wishes Modern Memory Keeping Kit. So this kit has got everything in it for any kind of paper crafting application. And I'm actually going to talk about making cards a little bit today as well. So I'll have a 12 by 12 layout. I did not do a 12 by 12 layout this month. I'm having a lot of fun making these smaller scale layouts. I'm doing one of these every month, so I'll show you that one. I did a spread for my memory planning in my Daisy planner, but then I also have some ideas for doing a mini album, as well as a couple of cards. So any kind of, like I said, any kind of application, any way that you do paper crafting, whether it is 12 by 12, whether it's pocket, if you do the pocket scrapbooking or the day in the life, anything like that, you can use this particular kit that works with any of it. So one of the things I wanted to do, I've been doing these smaller layouts, and I was going through and trying to find some photographs, and I had gone to the flower shop with my mom, and I had purchased this staghorn fern, and it's so unusual, and the way that they had it in the with the pod here and that in it, it was just a really neat organic look. And so I zoomed in and I took this photograph, and I love this photograph, and I love how graphic it is, and I thought it would be kind of fun to show you a layout that is super minimal. But it's a neat way to use some of the product, but how to use a photograph as basically the entire layout. So the photograph is the layout. That is the entire background. So any white space that's on here is going to be what is around the photograph and so on. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to do that. And that's a little harder to do on a 12 by 12 scale unless you have a super big printer. But if you have an 8.5 by 11 printer, you can do this size, or you could even do, something like this in a pocket scrapbooking. You would just cut this to fit in each pocket and put it together like that. I've done that before. It kind of is a really neat effect. There's a little bit of a gutter between where you cut and the photograph, but it's kind of a neat effect when you do that in a pocket application as well. But I didn't want to put a whole lot on here. I basically just wanted to, I didn't feel like I needed a lot of journaling. I wanted to just keep the focus as that photograph. And sometimes when you have a really good photograph, or a photograph that you feel is really interesting, it's nice to keep that super simple. I just added a bit of the chipboard. I added one of the little label stickers on there. I added the name, some of the puffy alphas, and then I loved the feel, the real organic, natural feel of these little chevron wood pieces on here as well. I thought that mimicked the basket on here and kind of the very natural feel. I added that, just kind of pointing your way into the layout to look at the name, and that's really it. But I feel like it's such a neat addition in this album when you page through and you see some of these are kind of collage, and then boom, you have this huge photograph, and I think that turned out really neat. And I could definitely see me doing that again. It would be neat to do a whole themed album this way, like if you had gardening pictures, or if you had a particular, like even from vacation, if you took a bunch of pictures that were zoomed in and had a whole little mini album of just those really large pictures, would be a really fun thing to do. So that is a look at that one. And then I want to show you what I did for and if you hear that noise, that is the ice storm that's going on here today. I apologize if you can hear that. So this is the beginning of my April section in my daisy planner. And I have started using a ring system. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. I've got a flip through, and I believe I've got a video up as well, so you can check those out. And I talk all about my daily memory planning setup. And this is how I predominantly do all of my memory keeping. I take a photograph a day, and then I go through and I record the entire month. And I do that in our daisy planners. They're undated, which makes them super easy to use. And because I really don't have, I mean, if I were to use photographs on this to show you, I would kind of be wasting stuff because it would be photographs from last April. And I want to get this set up for this April. So I'm showing you the bones, and it's kind of nice too, because if you have time, you can go ahead and kind of like a December daily feel, where you have stuff set up and ready to go, and then you just put in your pictures in your journaling. So that's what I've done here. So I've gone and I've stamped the dates in this yellow, and that is the golden yellow from the Stamp Market, and we have those in the store. We have a bunch of the Stamp Market inks. Make sure you check those out as well. These are all Stamp Market inks as well. Check out my stamping video for this month, and I go through all of the colors that I used, and I give you a bunch of ways that you can use the stamps as well. So this little section right here is actually a combination of both stamp sets. The stamp set from the Modern Memory Keeping Kit, that's this one, and then this one is from the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. I use them together and filled up this section right here. I love that little film strip. I wanted to put that in there with the little dandelions, and then I added the butterflies, and then the large puffy alphas for spring is here. And then the note cards, and I love to use these for my memory planning. So this was a 4x6. I cut this part off, added a piece of chipboard on there. And so what I may do is have a couple of smaller photographs. I may just have one on there, or I may just put journaling on there. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. And then we've started something new, and I absolutely love this, is you'll get in the Modern Memory Keeping Kit, you will get a sheet of Daisy Planner stickers. Now, obviously, you can cut these up and use these however you want. You can use these in pocket scrapbooking. You can use them on smaller mini albums, whatever you want to do. But they are sized so they will fit and work with the sections that are in the Daisy Planner. That's these two right here. And so that's what I did with this one. I love this, this beautiful pattern. It's so bright and pretty and full of spring colors. So I added that over here on the Friday, and then I added one of the pocket cards, and then a butterfly from you get a whole package of the die cut butterflies, and then just another one of the little die cut stickers on there as well. And then the Make-A-Wish Spring is here, and the Today's Recap, those are rub-ons. So I cut those out and used those. So really, it's all set. I mean, this is all done. All I've got to do is add my photographs and some journaling. I may go back in and add a few more little die cuts here and there over by the photographs or some of the chipboard. These cute little slide or film strip die cuts. I may tuck one of those behind one of the photographs or layer that in here. It's just going to depend on the photographs, the size and scale and what they're about and how many I have. So, but it's really all set to go, and I love that. It's easy, easy, easy to do. So that is, and now the other thing I want to talk about, you get all of these pocket cards in the kit. So a couple of things that you can do with these. I did not have time to make examples, but I wanted to talk about it. So if you happen to celebrate Easter, there are a couple Easter cards in here that would be really fun to make cards out of. Super simple way to make a card is just, you would have plain white cardstock, fold it in half, about, I believe, 4x6 folded in half. So if you have, so it wouldn't be 4x6, it would be 8x6. If you have an 8x6 sheet of cardstock, you could fold that in half and then layer the 3x4 cards on top. You could do that with a little foam adhesive. You could round the corners on this. You could add other little glitter dots. You could add other little pieces of chipboard. Super easy to make a couple of Easter cards. Or tags for gift baskets. You could turn this into, and I love both sides of it. So you could turn that into a tag just by clipping off 2 of the corners and punching a hole through the middle. And then if you have an Easter basket that you want to give as a gift, you could hang that off of there. And how cute would that be? Hanging off of an Easter basket, super, super cute. So that is one thing that you can do with the cards. The other thing that you can do with the cards, and you've seen me do this before, I love to do it in the spring, especially if I want to make a gardening mini album. So I will take the 4x6 pieces, I will take some of the patterned paper, and I will cut these into 4x6 pieces or 3x4 pieces. You can turn them all into a tag shape if you want to, and then all of the smaller ones. And then all you start doing is you start layering photographs with these, with some journaling, with some of the die cuts. And then it's super, super simple and super fast, and you end up with an actual mini album. You just put a little hole in there and a jump ring, and you end up with a whole mini album that you can fit a ton of pictures. And it's a great way to use up the cards too, because you can use the front like one way, adhere a photograph on the back, and you're done. I love to do that. So especially if you have any sort of special event where you have a ton of photographs, or like I said, I love to do a gardening mini album with these as well. Considering what the May theme is going to be, I think I'm probably going to wait and do my gardening mini album with May. It is absolutely stunning. But again, you could even do this with, if you have a spring break or something like that and you have a bunch of pictures, you can do that with this. These are great. And again, make tags out of them, use them that way as well. So that is a look at some of the ideas and some of the things that I did using all of the items from the Modern Memory Keeping Kit April collection Dandelion Wishes. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. We appreciate that. And leave a comment below if you have any questions about any of this, or you're curious about some other ways on how to use the Modern Memory Keeping Kit. Make sure you give me a comment below and I will take care of it.